Hello, tarot friends. Happy Tuesday. Oh my goodness. So I made it on time. I think I've been late by a few minutes the last few times, but here I am. We have Scott here. He says, just waking up, sip, sip. Yes, I actually took my first sip off camera because I could not wait. So let's have another one. Sip, sip. I'm still like mixing my regular and my decaf because my mommy coffee isn't here. Well, it could be here. It could be out in the garage in a box that I haven't opened. But I think that's something else. Anyway, that's a thing on my to-do list. I have lots of boxes to open. Jackie is here. Hello. Thank you for being here on a Tuesday. Jamie's here. Hello. Sip, sip. Everyone saying hi. Gerald is here. Hello and happy Tuesday. Okay, I think that's us for now. Thank you all so much for being here. Well, it looks like there's a couple more people, but maybe just not saying hi yet. So that is fine. You're always welcome to just be here and listen. Oh, the notice just popped, says Gerald, and Justin is here. Good morning. I'm assuming going to be commuting to work, but again, just an assumption. Here's Chris on a Tuesday. Hey, fuckers. Or she's here. Hello. Okay, so today I'm going to not complain about anything to get us started. Look at my luscious hair. I brushed my hair for you. That's kind of cute, except for what's going on here. I don't know. Anyway, Friday, my allergies were raging. Today, they're mostly better. Like Saturday, they were mostly better, so that was good. Sadly, on Friday, I just got worse and worse and worse. I know I said I wasn't going to complain, but just give me a minute. Oh, and my troll Band-Aid. It's so cute. Friday, I got worse and worse and worse throughout the day. And just was not a great time. But Friday was the peak of it, and now I'm feeling better. I see Jackie saying hi to Isabel, but I don't see... Oh, there. Isabel listening while she works, or is she working and listening? I so appreciate you all being here. You are very sweet to me. So anyway, that's all. Friday wasn't feeling great, but Saturday I got my new vehicle. Everything went well. Yeah, my new vehicle is amazing. I said goodbye to my little Lilith car. I posted like many life events over the weekend on Facebook. So if you're there, you're probably already caught up on all of my happenings. But just wanted to talk about all the good things because usually I come on and just vent to you all because it's COVID times and I have very few adults to talk to. Sip, sip. Okay. So, what am I saying? Said goodbye to my little BMW. Dear Windows, I don't know. Please stop talking to me. Okay. And I was like, it was a little bittersweet getting rid of that car because as we talked about last time, I get super attached to things like everything and name things and all of that. But I didn't even cry when I left my car. Chris, that is too funny because last night, okay, like around 5 o'clock, 4 or 5 yesterday, like end of my workday, something happened, like nothing major, but just an annoyance with like one of my side gigs. And I got so upset. And my third thought about that whole thing was do not get on YouTube tomorrow and bitch about this. So what did I do? I messaged Chris and bitched to him this morning instead. So he's calling me out. because now I don't have to complain because I already did it. Thanks, friend. So, didn't cry when I left my car. I know she's going to make someone else so super happy, and she's awesome. And so I just sent her on her way with love and, thanked her for being a superwoman of a car and never leaving me stranded anywhere. And yeah, drove the new vehicle home Saturday because my awesome husband knows everything that I need to bring there. I think he's had 43 or 45 cars or something like this. I don't know. He's like, bring 2 copies of this, bring a copy of this. I got your proof of insurance from Jason already. Everything's all ready to go. So if all goes well, we can drive it home Saturday. So that's what we did. And it's amazing. And yeah, so that's kind of my little life update. And I also, a thing I don't do very much is intentionally in my lives ask you all how you're doing. So if you have things that you would like to share with us, I know Justin's driving, Jamie's getting ready to take off for work pretty soon, or she and Isabel are listening. But if anyone has anything that they want to share about recent things, please let us know how you're doing. Jackie had hopefully a very nice birthday week and weekend. 45 cars. Yeah, I can't remember the exact number, but it's 40 something. He is not Jay Leno. He does not have them all at once. I tell him that for him, buying and selling cars is a hobby. And it's fine. Like, I don't, like, whatever you want to do, dude. But he's like, no, it's not. It's not something it's not a hobby. And I was like, yeah, you enjoy doing it. And he will get sometimes a little frustrated in the selling part just when people are annoying. But I'm like, no, that it's your hobby. You enjoy doing it because you keep doing it. So anyway, Tuesday is Jamie's day off. So anyway, excuse me. Allergies are better, but they're still there. Right now he has a Mercedes and he's talking about like getting the S-Class of that same vehicle. I can't remember. So he's talking about something else already now, but he's had this car for like a year and a half and he really loves it. And I'm like, can you just hold on to it for a little bit? Oh, it's whatever. Scott says, I'm cold, 41 degrees here, and usually I like cold, but I'm getting chilly in here. What is it here? Sometimes that is pretty cold for Florida, actually. We're 47 here today. I think we're going to have another really nice day. Like yesterday, I spent some time outside. It was lovely. Oh, yes, Jamie got a new vehicle too. Doctor's appointment and a live with Gerald. Sorry about my voice. I'm the worst. Live with Gerald today. That's right. Is this the Zane and is Tangi going to be on with you all? That's 5,500. I think you're right. I think that's what I'm talking about, Justin. Thank you. That's been his, like, Virginia. Did you move and I missed it? Gosh, I'm awful. I'm sorry. What is going on? Or are you visiting someone? Jackie had a nice birthday week and a fun weekend. I just always extend it, Yes, I'm excited for this. Is that a 4:00 one? Shoot, someone remind me. I don't know if I can be there or not. But it's Tuesday and Ryan will work out today. So maybe Tuesday will still work out. Or Tuesday. Maybe 4:00 will still work out if that's when it is. But I hope it's like a 2:00. I don't know. Tangi, Zane, Gerald, for Bibliomantica stuff. Oh, okay. Scott, I'm silly. I knew that. I just think about you talking about Florida and stuff to like Alex and things like that. Okay, no, I knew that. Because the whole, no, I'm going to say the wrong thing, but South Carolina is your team, right? So I knew you were like in the middle there. Just ignore me. 4 p.m. Okay, it's cool. I think I can make that still. See, Ryan gets home earlier now. He gets home at like 4:10, which still works out okay for Chris's lives on Thursday because that's Ryan's weights day. And so he comes home and does weights, and I can still just like chill out. But now on the other days that he gets home earlier, but I think Tuesday's a workout day too. He does something else. I don't know. Sip for Scott and Virginia and not Florida. Okay. So everything's great. It's a great Tuesday. Let me find our cards because I have not done that. Yeah, I'm excited about the Bibliomantica chat because let me put this up. Why don't I do that? Oh yeah, Jamie, I didn't even see that it was wrong. I do that all the time and then people correct themselves and I'm like, what? But I just read it how it's supposed to be. I don't know. Because I love books and I love scrapbooky type of stuff and I love putting a bunch of stuff all together and making a thing. And I love like scrapbooky type of stuff because like you don't have to be like you don't have to be good at it. Does that make sense? Like you don't have to be, it's not like everyone is just good at it. You just like put stuff on a page, however it calls to you. And like in dance, I love like my first show that I created was improv based. And so it was like a choreography lab. And I let them, sometimes I would give structure to the improv, but a lot of times I had these huge windows where they were just, I'd give them a couple little prompts and then they would just go. And so, and like, I just love that. And that sort of a mess is what like scrapbooking, bibliomantica type stuff feels to me. And I just love that like anyone can do it. Like you can do it. You don't have to be a painter. I mean, you can paint and draw and like add things like that in there. But like you can just find anything like a fortune and just put it on the page and you've like created something really cool. So anyway, I'm not even reading. I'm so sorry. I'm not even reading these. We are looking for the mountain and the river today. Regina's here. Hello. Destroyer Siren Cave. Okay, so we're looking for the mountain and the river. Blah, blah, blah. Cards are happening. There's a card I love. I'm not going to say it, though. I'm not going to say it. Oh, here we go. Back to the card talk. You all entertain each other while I find this. Okay. Oh, there's one. Oh, sticky cards. We found one. This is so fun, listening to me flip through the cards. Oh, that one's cool. Okay. We're almost there, I think. The Eternal Child, we had that. That was a great one. That's super pretty. Not going to tell you what it is. You have to come back. There's our river. Okay. Jamie's phone gets creative. with all the medical terminology and other things. Yeah, it's really weird when you have certain little like sections of vocabulary, like different words you use with different people, like whether it's tarot stuff or for me, dance or work or whatever, and then your phone's trying to like fill in the things. I'm like, no, I'm not talking to a dance person right now. Hello, phone. Okay, so we have, that's 3 and that's 4. So we have 33 and 34. We have the Mountain. And Kim Krans talks about this card at length in the introduction as part of her, it's not coming of age, but it's something like that, like in the intro. So I'm going to read through that because we haven't done that in a while either, where I just kind of randomly flip back to the beginning and read part of the introduction. But this was like a key part of her initiating and creating this deck. So you can see the little person in there. Looks like Aurora Borealis lights, like northern lights up there. So pretty. So there's that. And we'll hold on the river for a moment. So let me find the beginning. Gerald. Amazing. Let's take a sip for Gerald's compliment to himself. Okay. So let me just find it. Okay. So the very first thing we have is there's like a dedication page, title of the book page, dedication to, I believe, a child that she lost, possibly miscarried. And then a contents list. And then the first bit of content is the ocean within the mountain. So I'm not going to read the whole thing, but I'm going to read part of it because it's like 5.5 pages, but it's her saying like, this is how this all came to be. And we have the picture of the mountain card here. Okay. It is possible that archetypes have their own agendas, their own work to do on us. With that in mind, I offer you my story. It had been about 4 years since I drew the Wild Unknown Tarot deck. I wasn't sure what was next for me. My days were full, yet lacked enchantment. I kept up with my usual practices of meditation, yoga, drawing, and creating. I worked hard as I had a successful business to maintain and material investments to accumulate. From afar, my life looked figured out, whatever that means. Imagine what you will. Somewhere along this dull line of the life I thought I should live, I met a new friend. She told me about a master's program with a depth psychological, in parentheses, Jungian approach to creativity. As she spoke, the words archetype, dreams, image, theater, alchemy, and myth rattled and sparkled. 2 weeks later, I found myself in Southern California milling around the school's campus as a prospective student. That evening, I attended a workshop on the role of the individual in a troubled world, led by mythologist Michael Meade. I sang new songs and heard new stories. After the workshop, I drove the hilly coastal highway to a friend's house by the ocean, knowing something was shifting inside me. I arrived at her house as the moon began to rise. I fell asleep hard. That night I had a dream, a big dream, as they are sometimes called. The ones that stick with you, the image, phrase, or scene you can't shake, understand, or resolve. Mine was simple. There is a mountain. It says, I am the mountain and I am calling you. I wake up. Okay, so that's just the beginning of it. We will leave it there. But she goes on to tell about how that workshop and that like orientation for her potentially going to that study program, and then that dream that she had that night drove the rest of this project. Okay, So there's that. So the mountain card in this deck is obviously going to be very important because this was the catalyst. This was her dream and her literal dream and catalyst to the creation of this deck. So there's that. Now let me find. Here we go. Okay, so our other words for the mountain are the ascent, the peak, the insurmountable. The mountain stands eternally in our awareness, calling us toward its peak. It stirs up stoic and regal feelings, reminding us of the long line of spirits, sages, and gods that made their humble thrones within its snowy peaks. Beware, though, as the mountain can affect us in two ways. It can inspire and enliven us to rise to new heights and peak experience, yet it can also create isolation, competitiveness, and an inflated sense of self. Standing upon its heights can activate the purist and the perfectionist in us, creating separation from those we deem to be below. No matter how high you ascend, remember that it is within the core of the mountain that the gems, minerals, and jewels reside. If you think it's all about going up, you're following the fool's path and missing the miner's magic. Right? Okay. Yeah, good story, right, Gerald? And it's, again, there's more and it's really cool, but yeah, it's really awesome, I think. Kristen, listening and working, thank you so much for being here. Oh, Jamie's doing her card profile as well. Everyone, get it out. Oh, the sparkles. Yes, the sparkles. I know what you were talking about. Is it the car shout outs that you're talking about, Regina? Yes, sip as I perpetually clear my throat. Okay. So our margin notes. Research mountains. Find one that strikes you and stare at it for a while. Where is it? The pilgrim may be awakening in you. The summit calls. Contemplate Joseph Campbell's suggestion. You are the central mountain, and the central mountain is everywhere. When light, grounded in the eternal, steadfast, uplifting. When dark, ominous, daunting, isolating, and frigid. To go deeper, Mary Oliver's The Poet Dreams of the Mountain. Yeah, everyone's doing, well, not everyone, some people are doing their own little shout outs of what they might be personified in as a car. Did I say that right? Oh, Jamie's first sip of delivered coffee. Amazing. Okay. So, the river. So I love most of these cards, but let's just look at that for a moment. Like how there's like these little sketch lines on most of the reflection, but then maybe there's this, I don't know what, a piece of mirror or what that is. But there's a piece that allows us to see it more clearly. And then we have the horse in there. So I just think that is awesome. Okay, so here we go. The river, also called the stream, the flow, the current. There is a reason so many rituals of change and rebirth take place in the river. It is forgiveness embodied in physical form. Without asking anything in return, the river washes away what is no longer necessary, smoothing over sharp edges and accepting all our mistakes and grievances. Once we step in, we are no longer in control. The river carries us farther down the stream of transformation than we plan to go. Its waters have a special gift for reflecting back to us a new and dreamlike vision. Once the tears have passed, we see ourselves as we haven't before, with a little more lightness, grace, and fluidity. Keep in mind, the you that stands within the river is the real you, full of deep emotion and potential, nothing to hide, nothing to judge. May you drink in the sight of your true self. Drink in the sight of your true self. So I love that it's this meditative concept, right? Like there are thoughts in meditation, but they just, once you're able to, you just let them pass by, right? Something comes across, it's at your table, you think that thought, you maybe label that thought, you clear it from your table, right, mentally, and then the next thought comes, right? Might be the same thought over and over 4 or 5 times, and then something else comes. But that's part of how I learned it in one meditation practice to understand that it's not going to be a clear mind. And that really reminds me of that, how she's speaking about the river, right? You're standing there, the river is just going over you and taking things away. You can only resist the river for so long. Eventually, it will pull you toward change, so you may as well get in with style and grace. The river is emotion. When you are in its current, you will know it by the bursting forth of tears, laughter, song, despair. All the emotions flow in its current. We were talking about this in Gerald and Richie and Ben's live about the queens. That Queen Cups feels and allows space and almost no judgment for all emotions, for all feelings, and that reminds me of that. All the emotions flow in its current. Gerald's talking about drink in the image of your true self as the center mountain. Interesting to pair these cards. Yeah, when I did just a quick flip last week to see if we were going to do 2 or 3, I'm like, you know what? I think I'm going to do just these 2. The next one is actually the ocean, but I like how that goes. So next week we'll have the ocean and the forest, and I like how those are, how I assume they're going to work together. So yeah, very interesting though. I like that the river is in between the mountain and the ocean in her book, because she talks about the ocean within the mountain. That's the next part of her story, right? Her coming to this project story, basically. So that there's this more vast, deeper water in the mountain, but in between, again, in this context, we have the river. So when light, the river is about acceptance, grace, reflection, forgiveness. When dark, torment of emotions, flooding, overwhelm. To go deeper, Barry Lopez, River Notes, and Ronnie Horn's Still Water. So, the forgiveness bit, what was I going to say about that? Oh, I think that's part of the reason. I mean, all water can have bits and pieces of this, but I mean, the flow of the river is the main piece, right? That being said, I feel a lot of these same things when it's raining, and that's part of the reason I love the rain. It feels like it's clearing things away and it's rejuvenating, and I feel super energized. So that kind of movement in water is, because the rain falls and it flows down the street, you know what I mean? So there's still that kind of movement, not like still water, like she's mentioning here in someone else's work. It's different than sitting and like looking out at a still lake or something like that. But anyway, one of the reasons I love the rain. So do we have ideas about this? We probably could have done more because I didn't have complaining time today. Sip, sip. Other ideas about these? Seems like people are liking, why can't I do this? Because it's StreamYard, that's why. Okay. Cut my finger yesterday trying to open a bottle of like minced garlic. That's what happened to my finger. Super pretty together. These would be great even to, if you're not going to use them as a deck, which I do, so I can't do this unless I get an extra one, but I don't need an extra. Thanks, Gerald. I don't need an extra deck because I'm about to be on another little spending freeze, and there are a lot of mini decks that I want right now. Dang it. Oh, it's rough. Super pretty. What I was going to say is these would be great to just have down like in a journal if someone was like, well, they're round cards and I can't use that or whatever. I don't know. Excuse me. But people say that. But these would be great just to journal with. If you're watching this or you're one of the people in this room that doesn't think they can really use this as a deck, there's an idea for you. You can just journal it. Regina says, oh yes, love the colors. They're so pretty. With the river, I think of musicians talking about creativity, says Regina. Can't remember who said this. It was either Arlo Guthrie or Pete Seeger about songwriting. Oh, she's going to give us a quote. I think about the Garth Brooks song, The River. A dream is like a river, ever changing as it flows. Justin knows. I know he's driving or probably at work now, but and that's a song I dance to, actually. Regina says, it's like a river. Just stick your hand in and catch a phrase. Just don't be downstream from Bob Dylan. That is really great. But yeah, it feels a bit like that, right? Like this muse energy, and that there are all kinds of things there. Scott says The River by Bishop Brooks is amazing. Do you really mean someone named Bishop Brooks, or did that change from Garth? Because I don't know if someone just happens to have the same last name. But yeah, I danced to that song when I was maybe in like 7th or 8th grade. Regina's throwing one out here. The Darcys have a song called The River. So yeah, that's a nice peaceful thought for today. The mountain and the river, drinking in our true self. And that helps me with a problem, I guess, I need to address today, or something that I need to resolve. Having this sort of like peaceful vibe about it, and not, I mean, being direct. But still being gentle. Name of the singer of that song is kind of recent. Oh, okay. That's crazy that they both have a song called The River. Jackie says Briggs, maybe thinking about someone. But Scott says that's a thing, so. Oh, okay. Nope, there we go. Bishop Briggs. Okay, that was going to be really weird. I'm like 2 people with Brooks and The River. Regina says Ike and Tina rolling on a river. There you go. That's definitely a different kind of energy. That's like the energized river, right? Yeah. So for today, I mean, I'm going to apply this as a bigger piece of what I'm working on in my life. But for today, with my little taking one thing at a time kind of approach for the things I need to do today, a regular work day for me, plus have some dance business to, like, some logistics to sort of work out, and that the mountain and, you know, drinking in the true self, and the river being about forgiveness. That is fitting and will keep me in this sort of peaceful frame of mind while I work to solve that problem. Still half asleep. That's totally okay. Let's take another sip. And I don't know, we have some time. We can. I can show you. So I'm working with Tarot of the Abyss this month. Which, why is this here? Hold on, this doesn't go here. Sweet little gift that Chris got me. But I can also show you some extra things that I'm doing for my clients. Gerald says, when I think of mountains and rivers, I remember that rivers flow down the mountain and wear it down over time. Reminds me to work with both river and the mountain. Yeah, see? The river helps to erode that away and helps sort of tackle the mountain if that's how you want to think about it. So yeah, that's great. I love how that works together. Or she says, I'm back, bitches. Welcome back. Leggings of the day. You know what? It's really boring today. They're just black. See if I can still get my pregnant leg up here. Ugh. I mean, my leg's not pregnant. That would be weird. Pink sock and a gray one over here because, you know, I don't wear matching socks, right? Just black leggings today. Good question, though. Any plans for coloring the abyss? You know, I thought about it because it's tempting, like looking at certain pieces of it. I was like, ooh, that kind of wants to be colored, but I don't know. I only have one other black and white deck. And so I think I'm going to use it it's my October daily. So I'm going to leave it like this for a while. I might someday color it, but I don't know. I think I really like the idea of using this as like a shadow to my light seers. Also a Chris deck because he's awesome. So I'm going to use those together first and see how I feel, because then I wouldn't want to color it if I keep pairing those a lot. If you've watched my pre-recorded stuff, I probably said 10 times I love mixing multiple decks together, whether it's tarot and tarot or tarot and oracle or Lenormand. So it's, I don't know. I can definitely see having the urge to color it, but if I use it like I think I'm going to use it for the most part, then I want it black and white. But we'll see. So this is my daily for October, and my Taupe Witch Oracle came a little bit into it, but I hadn't started an Oracle yet. And so that has been my my daily Oracle. This extra card I need to just set aside, I think. Oh, here we go. Regina's mountain to climb this week is that she's trying to do live readings every day on YouTube as a self-challenge. Ooh, look at you go. I'm excited for that. Yesterday, I missed your live. I'm sorry about that. I was not there. Like a handful of Mondays, I wasn't there because of my appointments for baby, but I've now switched those to Fridays for other reasons. So I missed a few the past couple months, and I missed yesterday because I was doing a training for work. Jamie says, my Kelly Bear pouches came yesterday and they are glorious. New pouch for my SKT is Rich Royal Red. Ooh, that's exciting. I wonder, I bet like today or tomorrow my Kelly stuff will come then. I ordered 3 weeks worth. Remember last week when I was like, I'm not buying a Kelly bag today, or last Friday? And then I totally did. I might have got 2. Fuck, I don't know. I think I did. But again, then I have to stop. I was like, I'm buying a card tomorrow. I don't need another Kelly bag. Sip, sip. But it's fine because that motivated me to post in my client reading group with like Samhain and Halloween readings, like ancestor messages. So I'm going to show you the deck I'm using for that here in a minute. It's all coming back around. Oh, Regina's going to go after this. Okay, cool. I'm going to have to get Max situated, but then I will be parked on the couch working and I will definitely have you on. So everyone, if you're around, hang out. Regina's going to go live. Tuesday is not a usual live reading day for her, but we can all go over there in a moment. I don't even need to go to the hour because we're doing great on time. Yeah, my pregnant leg. Oh, yeah, this is bad for me because, I don't know, my dancer self should be able to have my leg up to my head. I mean, I shouldn't say that. Flexibility is different for everyone, dancers included. Or she started coloring hers. Feel free. I mean, I know you have your own group, but, and this is a reminder to everyone, our little Blue Crescent Tarot room can be for whatever. It's not an archetypes group. You can put that stuff in there. But please feel free to share if you have a video or pictures or whatever you want to do. It's just a little place for whatever. SKT is Spirit Keepers Tarot, which she's probably answered. Maybe not. Yeah, she has. Chat jumps. Clicky click. Yes, Regina's going to go live after this. Okay, it seems like, or she's going to video the rest. Spirit Keepers Tarot, 3rd edition Revelation, just delivered the other day. So, yes, that's a Benebell Wen deck. The issue is, because of all this SKT stuff, this is going to be my first Benebell deck. I don't have any of the others. But usually, right now, is time to order your Benebell planners, and I know she's not putting them up yet because of all the work she's doing to get her decks out, which is fine. But let me tell you, my anxiety is like, okay, but please, like, I need this to happen. Oh my gosh. So she's working so hard though. I'm not complaining. I'm like, oh my God, but I need my planner because it's like my whole tarot life. Yes, or she would love to see your progress. Oh my goodness. Clicky click, clicky click. There were 4 in the bag. 2 I bought and 2 I traded for, which were a surprise. I don't know what you're talking about. 2 I bought and 2 I traded for. I don't know. I missed something, but that's okay. Oh, Etsy, for Kelly bags, Miss Honey Bear. I don't know what you're talking about. Sorry. Or she says, same for her group. I'm happy if anyone wants to post there. Gerald, I have not heard anything about mine either. I was a little bit later to the game, if I remember. I was on the fence, and I'm like, and then I'm like, no, I really need it. I could not deny the beauty anymore. Oh, Benebell's website. So for Spirit Keepers Tarot, yes. Somewhere. I think her Facebook page is like open to whoever, like it's just her name, but she treats it sort of like a business page. So I don't know the website offhand, but their pre-orders are still good. Oh, Jackie sent the link. That's amazing. Oh, Orshie's new floor-based reading space is almost ready. That's super exciting. I love that. I know Orshie saw my birthday tour of my room and then said that she wanted to make her room more like mine. I was like, wow, I feel so cool. Because I already thought your space was really awesome. So that made my little day. Oh, yeah. Yep, Holistic Tarot. It's crazy. Oh, yes. Let's talk about the Benebell planner. Okay. First off, it's super easy. You just send an email. If you're on the list, if you're on her like email list, she will send out when pre-orders open. And in the past, this is my second year, so going into my third year. In the past, it has been $25. And it includes your star chart, like at birth, and your star chart for the year. So this one has my 2021. So for $25, you get this whole planner plus your charts. Okay, so it starts out with this. I mean, it has my name up here, 2021, and you can choose the name that goes in here. I put all my names. Why? Look, take Kelly's, can't see it, take Kelly Fitzgerald's Lenormand class. Oh, that was my number one goal. And then pay off more debt and close a couple of cards, which I did. I closed three cards already in 2021. Let's sip to that. I've been making extra payments on stuff, I think, for like 9 or 10 months now. So then it starts your charts, okay? So amazing. There's my whole life. Your natal chart and your solar return. So that means like the year changing. That's your solar return to your chart, and it will have a different star map than your birth star chart. Yeah. Then there's always extras. Like here are like some healing and prosperity sigils and blessings and things like that. And there's a little write-up about each one. And then this year there was a glory and greatness talisman to ensure success. Then you have 2020, the previous year at a glance. We won't go page by page, obviously, but I just want to give you an idea of how it's set up. And then 2021 and 2022, like the months, so you can see all your dates. Yeah. 2021 annual plan, year-end reflection. So this one I'm not going to show because it has, I don't know, I share most everything, but so the year-end reflection is blank. So this is also what the 2021 plan page looks like. You get these blocks in different sections, financial, health, family, all these things. So this is the year-end reflection. On the reverse side of this is your annual plan. There's a quote like at the bottom of every two-part page. And then you can do card of the month. There's a cartomancy section. So you can do, like if you do a year ahead, it has January to December. And then there's blocks for divinatory notes and post-month reflections. So you can go back. First quarter plan, I didn't do the quarters. I did my annual plan, but I left these blank. So first quarter plan, right? Then let me skip ahead a bit. So this is all in the beginning. And then you have things like, so like for April, you have your close planets and moon, like where everything is every day of the month. And then your April blocks, like calendar like this. And mostly when I was working in the office, I used this part, but I mostly just use the weekly now. But you have that like moon and like the inner planets for every day of each month at a glance right next to your calendar blocks. And then, so here's January. So here's the weekly, and this is where I put my cards. So I was using Winter Weight, 7 of Cups, 8 Wands, 2 Swords. So this is where I put my card notes. And sometimes I come back and fill out more stuff, and sometimes I don't. So that's that. And then, so this is a day, so I drew 6 cups on February 12th, but then I also got a reading from Courtney and Maria. And so then I put, like, if I do readings with people, YouTube people, I put my notes in here, things like that. So that's amazing. Oh, Chris Kelly on my channel. So then April, I was using Tarot of the Holy Spectrum, and then I have archetype notes in here for my channel. So there's just all this stuff. When was that? April 2nd, Chris Kelly was on. Isn't that fun? Okay. So anyway, oh, I saw Gerald's name in my planner. Oh my God. Oh, Gerald's channel for Justin's surprise guest. Gerald's channel for Justin's surprise. My kid is like screaming upstairs. Show and tell a deck, 3:30 p.m. See, you can put like all your Tarot fam notes in here. Okay. Anyway, that's the planner. So then the weeks are all together. The months are all together, and then the weeks run straight through. Lenormand class notes. There's some blank pages in the back for notes. I mean, lined pages, I should say. Then notes for this. Archetype spotlight notes. When in the group, in Blue Crescent Tarot Room, you can go back and look. I haven't done them all. I've gone through maybe 10. And I found my, I just pulled my favorite line from each entry. And so this is where I have those notes as well. My favorite line from each Kimmy card. Yeah, and then the back has other like bonus info. There are vision statements for the years ahead, goal 2 to achieve in 5 years, goal 3 to achieve in 5 years. There's all this kind of stuff. Moon references, like, I don't even know. Moon names for each month, first quarter personalities, gibbous moon personality, the 8 trigrams, like all of this stuff, information from her brain is just in here. Hey dude, what's up? I'm almost done. I'm just blabbing about my Benebell planner.
What are you doing?
Astrology bodies, there's just like all these notes.
Mama.
What, Max?
Why you got all these coins?
I got all those coins so I can put them in the bank.
Wow. So you can put them in this snowbank?
No, baby, not in a snowbank. In like a piggy bank.
Like a piggy bank for me?
Yeah, I need to get you one, don't I?
Yeah, I love all these coins.
There are Lenormand keywords.
Coins with apples on them.
Yeah, do you want to come say hi?
Yeah.
Numerological references. Anyway, you get the idea.
Mama, I want to be double max.
You want to be double max? Okay, hold on. We're way behind in the chat, so we're going to see what our friends are saying.
Double max.
You can be double max. Okay. Ooh, watch my belly. Okay, ready? And sit really gently, okay? There, you can be double max, and we will talk. Okay, so let's see what everyone says. Jamie says, this will be the first year in years I'm not getting the planner. I have this fancy thing coming for tarot planning.
And you got these horns.
Horns. Yep.
And are these yours? So you can play Viking with me?
Play Viking with you?
Yeah.
Oh, you've been watching Dragon Rescue Riders, huh?
Yeah.
Do you want mommy to be the devil?
I want to be the devil.
Okay, you put them on. Look, they're saying hi to you. Look at right here.
Hi.
Max. I saw that Chris ordered.
Whoa, what's this?
Okay, that's a rainbow bracelet. You want that on?
Yeah, I love it.
Okay, no more touchy, okay?
Love it. I love this rainbow bracelet. So cool.
Yes, and Jamie, thank you so much. The planner comes in 2 sizes. You can choose your cover art. You can do lots of things. I like the full big book. Nope. I said no more touching. You got to go out, okay?
Okay.
Okay, because I
Mama.
cleaned what?
What is that?
It's what, necklaces?
What is that?
Oh, excuse you.
No.
That's a big jewelry chest.
Ooh, cool.
Cool.
I like this rainbow bracelet.
Oh, Chris saw your video yesterday. He says, Pico. Remember your video?
Uh-huh.
You were so silly. Where's Max? Or she just finished Lenormand keywords.
Max the double poking mama.
Okay. Do you know what? We have just a couple minutes left. Should we say bye to our friends?
Bye, double Max.
Double Max. Oh my goodness. Okay, put them behind your ears. Chill out. Okay, I feel you starting to get crazy. You gotta chill out. Mommy's gotta go work. Are you gonna help me?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I want that rainbow bracelet on.
Okay, say bye.
Bye.
Can you say bye, Jackie?
Bye, Jackie.
Bye, Regina.
Bye, Regina.
Bye, Orshi.
Bye, Orsi.
Bye, Gerald.
Bye, Zero.
Bye, Chris.
Bye, Chris.
Bye, Scott.
Bye, Scott.
Bye, Isabel.
Bye, Isabel.
And Justin.
And Justin.
And did we say Jamie?
Jamie.
If I'm forgetting anyone, drop your name so we can say bye. Okay, thank you for hanging out
Bye.
for Archetypes Tuesday, and we will see you on Friday for Casual Friday with something fun, I'm sure.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I want to wear this.
You do?
I do.
Okay, I'm going to keep the horns in here.
Okay.
Okay. Nope. Okay, you can love that. Go ahead and wear your bracelet out, okay?
I love all these things.
No, stop. Nope, just a bracelet. Go ahead and go out. I'm coming right out.
I love this.
Bye, friends. Love you.
Mama.